Hey there, my lovely Leos. I'm here to do a quick astrological reading for you for the time frame of November 1st to the 30th. Now, actually, I have this chart set for November 29th. And so this is just gonna kind of give you an idea of what the energy of November is leading up to. And so, Leo, I want to go ahead and do this reading for you. Oh, I also want to let you know I won't be reading the nodes and I won't be looking at the aspects in this reading just because I feel like it makes it more lengthy. But I'm going to be looking at the planets, the zodiac sign that it's in, and the sphere of life and what that all means together. And I will be reading only the planets, only the houses that have planets in them. Okay, my beautiful Leos, let's get started. All right, Leo. Leo, there's a new moon occurring in your second house in the zodiac sign of Virgo. Virgo is a zodiac sign of purity, okay? And seeing that it's taking place in your second house of values and money, it looks to me like you're going to be looking over what it is that you value, Virgo, how you value it, why you value it. This is more on an emotional and a psychological level, having, it being the moon. You're also going to be taking a look at, I'm sorry, I mean Leo is calling you Virgo because the moon is in Virgo. You're also going to be taking a look at how it can be how you make money. You're going to be looking at your finances, basically. You're going to want to look at things clearly. I think you're going to want to get some real clarity about your finances and your earnings and maybe why your finances are the way they are. You might be wanting to probably make more money, but you probably want to understand why perhaps you haven't reached a financial goal that you wanted to reach. Maybe why something isn't quite working for you. So this is a time of looking at things and getting very clear. Virgo is a sign of purity. So you want to get very clear on what is working, what is not working, what do you have to change, but you're taking it right down to what it really is and what is really going on in terms of your finances. So you will have a new beginning based on clarity, psychologically and emotionally, having to do with your finances and your values. That's what I'm getting at here, Leo. Okay, Leo, so, ooh, I see something cool in your chart. Okay. Leo, if you are single and looking for love, you have something that the last reading I did, which was Libra, has too, but it's only a different planet. Okay, guess what? You have the planet Venus, which I'm looking at right here. Planet Venus represents love, and it can also represent money, and you have it in the third house of short distance travel, communication, media, media, anything to do with communication, emails, definitely work related if you deal with any type of advertising in your business, can be YouTube, can be, email marketing, what have you. So let's talk about the communication aspect of having Venus in the third house first. So Venus in the third house can represent creativity. So Leo, if you're thinking about putting yourself out there for a business, let's say, this is a good time. The stars are on your side for you being creative, for trying something new and being creative. So go ahead and be creative when it comes to communications. That's what this is telling me. For some reason, the stars are on your side for communications and being creative. The other thing about this Venus transit in your third house is that this is the house of the twin flame and the soulmate. If you are single, Leo, and you'd like to meet somebody new, there's a very good chance that at this time, should you step out and mingle, you could meet somebody that you could become very close to, because Gemini represents side-by-side relations, and you have Venus there supporting you. And Venus is in Libra. That's another bonus, a helpful bonus. Okay, Leo, so I want to move on to your 5th house now. Guess what, Leo? Guess who rules the 5th house? You. So the 5th house talks about creativity, fatherhood, love affairs, gambling, risk-taking, royalty. Can talk about actual royalties. I would say that it also represents jewelry. Did I say risk-taking? Risk-taking. So Leo, let's look at what planets are there and what it means. So the sun, anywhere the sun is, it just makes things shine brighter. It makes things, it puts a spotlight, a highlight in that area. So you have the sun in your 5th house. So all those things mentioned are highlighted for you this November. I do want to talk about this Mercury in retrograde very briefly and then talk about the Jupiter, because that to me is the exciting part. So Mercury is retrograde. So we want to be sure that when it comes to sending off any important documents like agreements, legal agreements, making even verbal deals with people, that we double check and we are sure that, you know, what they're thinking and what we're thinking, that we're both on the same page, because Mercury is retrograde, okay? And Mercury is all about communication. Okay, so Jupiter is in the 5th house. For you, Leo. This is fantastic. This is, I think, what the Jupiter in the 5th house is one of the best placements. So Jupiter talks about luck, expansion, abundance, opportunity, growth, where we may be receiving gifts, where, you know, things are just going well for us. And thank goodness we've got Jupiter in lovely Sagittarius, which is its own sign. I'm so grateful for that. So everybody is getting some good things happening for them depending upon where Jupiter is situated in their chart. For you, it happens to be in the 5th house. Now, the 5th house can also talk about business in some way. Okay, I haven't really studied it, but it's something that I kind of know because of the zodiac sign of you, Leo. Leos are very business minded. They're very self-employed, thought oriented. So Jupiter is supporting you in terms of being successful when it comes to your dating life, love affairs, getting into any business that allows you to express yourself creatively. It's showing growth and opportunity and expansion. Yeah, in endeavors, any type of creative modality. It could be anything like acting, jewelry making, anything where you are creative is going to be lucky for you at this time, Leo. So if you haven't started a side business, doing something where you're using your creativity, it could be anything, I would highly recommend that you go ahead and you do that, because you have the planet of luck, abundance, and expansion on your side in your creative house sector. And it's also the house of gambling and risk taking, and it is direct. This is all very fortunate for you, Leo. And you being a fire sign, it's just all the better for you. Okay, Leo, I want to move on. That is very exciting news. I didn't want to just harp on the one thing. Okay, you have a very full 6th house. The 6th house talks about our routine. It can talk about health. It can talk about what we do day to day. It can talk about physical health. It can talk about healing. You have Saturn and you have Pluto both there, and they are both direct. So this may be a time of great healing for you, Leo. You may have gone through some things recently that weren't so much fun, but it looks like at this time you are transformed. You're transforming yourself, so you're coming out better than you were before somehow. Like I said, probably it wasn't so much fun, but you have Saturn there too. So it looks like some type of foundation is being laid for you as well. This is a time for you of great healing. I'm seeing that. Yeah. It might even be physical healing, Leo. Looks like it is physical healing. Okay, and if it's not that, then it means that when it comes to your work life, some things have changed. Your work life has changed. Your day-to-day routine has been transformed somehow, maybe. I'm seeing that as well. Okay, Leo, so let's go on. You have 2 planets in your, okay, this is how I describe the 8th house. Sex, regeneration, transformation. People say, well, and savings. People say money through inheritance, but I say money from service. So you've got Neptune there. Neptune is a planet of like psychic ability, healing, tapping into one's own intuition, can represent the subconscious. And you've got Mars there. Mars is a planet of action, sex, motivation, our get up and go. So this is getting more and more interesting the more that I look at it, Leo. Leo, if I didn't know any better, if you meet somebody at this time, you guys might be pushing the boundaries in terms of, yeah, pushing the boundaries. Maybe I don't even want to go there. You'll be having fun. You'll be having some private fun. Let's put it like that. Sexually, some private fun. Okay, apart from that, you may be getting into a business that kind of might be having something to do with healing. It might be like in the metaphysics field, because it's showing that there's a potential for you to make money in this area at this time. Yep, and you could be transforming the way that you look at things at this time, having to do, well, not really transforming. Yes, it can be transforming, coming into a new way of looking, and maybe even incorporating your own feelings. Maybe you're incorporating your own feelings more into your business. I really do look at the 8th house as more of like a business house. So you having Neptune there tells me that you may be wanting to incorporate your own feelings and your own and some type of healing modality into maybe a side business or a new business. But it's something that you're taking action on. You've got Mars there. You're taking action when it comes to making money, maybe even saving money. But I'd say this combination is very good for business, period, because it is the 8th house, and the 8th house is one of the money houses. So money is looking like it's good for you at this time, Leo. Okay, Leo, and the last thing I'm going to talk about is this. Oh boy. Something nobody likes, nobody enjoys. It's Uranus in Aries. Oh, here we go. Uranus is the sign of war, and Uranus is the planet of the unexpected. You've got this in your 9th house. Wow, okay, so this is not going to be like some big and dirty. I thought I was going to have to announce some big and dirty. No, this is more spiritual for you. So, Leo, I would pose a question to you. Have you felt lately like you wanted to change your spirituality, or like you wanted to change your religious beliefs? Or it can also indicate that you have taken on a new interest in astrology, or even the law. So it's going to be law, astrology, or spirituality or religion. But yeah, this is some type of fight for you for some reason. There's some type of war going on having to do with one of those areas. Law, astrology, religion. This could also be an inner thing for you, Leo. I mean, you might be feeling spiritually like, oh, I don't want to be this, I don't want to do this, having to do with something. There's something with you in some type of, either it's a spiritual war, a religious war, or you've taken an interest in astrology. But yeah, this being in the sign of Aries, it usually indicates that it's something that has not been pleasant for us. But the good news is these energies are drying up, so to speak, and Uranus will be switching signs soon. So if you were feeling that way and you weren't enjoying it because Uranus is retrograde at this time, it will be switching signs. It will be going into Taurus very shortly. So Leo, that was your reading for November 1st to the 30th, 2018. I want to thank you so much for stopping by. I do hope you enjoyed that. If you did enjoy the reading, please do give it a thumbs up and or subscribe, and do join me again. Thank you so much, Leo. Bye for now.